What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast, where we got film talk, okay? This episode is brought to you by Layback TV, okay? Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, all the HBOs, all the languages that you can imagine, because we all know you gotta be bilingual. Go on to laybacktv.com so you can see how you can download it on your Apple and your Androids and your Fire Sticks. And you can give them a shout out on their Instagram on official_layback TV, alright? Now, let's get into some motherfucking movie talk. The flicks. Whoa! Alright, guys. So here's the little announcements that they've been putting out, okay? I know we haven't done film talk in a while because none of them have been actually getting interesting to me. Okay, it's been a while, but they caught my interest. So, in the third Avatar movie, Avatar 3, Ash and Fire, they're gonna plan to release certain trailers. One of them is Supergirl. If you guys saw the DC Superman, Supergirl was in there acting like a sucia. Y'all can Google whatever the fuck that means. But they're gonna do a live action Cars movie. Cars. You know the racing car movie starring Owen Wilson. They're gonna do live action. I mean, Disney has been doing a lot of live action films for ones that are very, very goated. You know what I mean? Very well classical type material. They did The Lion King, they did Beauty and the Beast, they did The Little Mermaid, they did The Jungle Book, they did Mulan. Hell, they even did what was it? What was it? Oh, fucking Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which did not do well. Now they're gonna do Cars. I mean, they're working their way up. I mean, who knows? We're probably going to get an Incredibles live action. Probably going to get Big Hero 6 live action. Frozen. I mean, we got Moana. Moana's coming. Sorry, guys. We got Moana that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. And The Rock is coming. I mean, I think Moana is gonna be dope. Live action Moana is gonna be pretty dope. Cars, I'm kind of curious, but also the first trailer or teaser for Avengers Doomsday is coming. Avengers Doomsday. We're finally. I mean, there's some photos out that's coming out lately with James Morrison as Cyclops. One just came out recently on how Doctor Doom is going to look, starring, that's being played by Robert Downey Jr., who also was Iron Man. I wish they didn't reveal that. You know what I mean? I wish, sneaky motherfuckers didn't fucking take a picture of RDJ as Doctor Doom, because in the end of the day, yo, the suspense, we should all be, like, patient in the anticipation, what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a year. We got pushed back twice, but still, we should take our time, but we'll see. I'm kind of curious. I mean, now that picture came out, you kind of gotta tell us. You gotta show us something. The Mummy 4, I think. I don't really know what to call it. You guys remember the 99 and the 2000 films, The Mummy and The Mummy Returns, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, right? The legends, the classic legends. The Mummy will go down as a fucking GOAT film. I don't know if you put it in a suspense genre or you put it in horror. I don't think it's horror. I mean, I think part 1 could be more direct towards horror. And I think part 2, The Mummy Returns, that had The Rock in it as well as the Scorpion King. I think you can lead that towards suspense. It's kind of weird having a film and its sequel be in 2 different genres. But they did a Mummy 3 that had Jet Li. I think that was ass, in my opinion. And Rachel Weisz didn't return as the wife of Brendan Fraser. But apparently they're going to do a new one. They just signed on. And Brendan and Rachel are returning. 25 plus years since the original. I'm a little skeptical about it. Brendan Fraser has been making a comeback. He's an Oscar winner now. Shout out to him. Think a film called The Whale. Um, he's been doing his thing. Rachel, comes and goes, but they've been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing their thing. So shout out to them. Let's see what it's gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think Brendan is gonna have to get in shape in order to be Rick O'Connell again. But that's just me. Zootopia 2 comes out next week. I'm a big, huge fan of fucking part one. I think they did a great part in part one. It had names like Jason Bateman, a part of it. Idris Elba, he was in it, hilarious in it. But Zootopia 2 is coming back. Jason Bateman's returning. Idris Elba's returning. The Rock apparently has a small part in there. We're gonna have two fucking cops who are partners, I believe, are going to be played by WWE's own Roman Reigns and John Cena. No, not John Cena. I'm sorry, CM Punk. Roman Reigns and CM Punk. That's gonna be interesting. That's going to be fucking interesting. I can't wait to see it. I will be giving my review of it, but I'm checking it out as soon as it comes out. Bet that ass I am. Before we get out of here, it's been official that the Michael Jackson biopic, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce it as, is going to be released April 2026. And it's going to be a joint venture between Lionsgate and Universal. Saw the trailer. It should be at over fucking 20, 30 million now of views. I am super fucking excited to watch this film. I feel like Michael Jackson deserved a biopic that really sends light to his career. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people tried to do it. I mean, I forgot who it was. It might have been MTV, it might have been VH1, but they did a biopic for the Jackson family. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see how Joseph and Catherine, how they were brought up, how they met, and then how they had kids and where they were living, and then you see how they brought up the Jackson 5, and how Michael somehow went solo, the Motown anniversary where he performed Billie Jean. Everything was in there. I think they were the closest ones to do it. This movie was like fucking 3.5 or 4 hours long. This was like the longest fucking movie with commercials, but we still watched it because it kept giving us the entertainment. And there were certain things they were revealing, how Joseph was, I guess literally beating the kids, and how he had an affair on Catherine and everything like that. They have revealed certain things, not too much though. And then I think Lifetime tried to do it where it was Michael Jackson was being played by Flex Anderson, which what the fuck? That was just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get what the fuck that was. But that was weird. Now we have a person named Jafar Jackson. Apparently he's the nephew of Michael Jackson. I believe he's Jermaine Jackson's son. He's going to be playing Michael, his uncle. And he does a incredible job so far, as from what I see on the trailers. He's got the dance moves packed. He's got the laugh. He's got the voice. He's got the look. This trailer had fucking everything. Him performing in a stadium. Him performing at Motown. Him performing in the videos for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Videos like Beat It. Videos like Thriller. I hope they please reveal the Smooth Criminal video. It's my favorite. That's my favorite Mike Jackson song of all time. The white suit, fucking killer suit, all of that shit. But apparently, and when he was in the studio recording Thriller with Quincy Jones, I feel, and they said this movie is going to be as long enough to be possibly a part two. But I want to see. I am very, very intrigued in 6 months to watch this. I will be watching this. I will be reviewing it. This is gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be a great film. And shout out to Lionsgate, who's also Sony, who's worked with Michael pretty much through the course of his career, and Universal. If you're gonna do a biopic or something in the nature of a biopic, you gotta do Universal. You gotta do it with Universal. Universal knocks the shit right out the park when it comes down to certain films that are biopics. I mean, the closest thing to a biopic was 8 Mile, Eminem. That's still a cult classic 25 years later. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, they're going to probably put 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. That's kind of like a story about his life. You know, they're going to put it out there as probably one of the greats to do it. Michael is like, yo, this is going to be good. And I hope I'm not overstepping by saying this shit. A lot of pressure. This is going to be good. But that's all we got for Film Talk. I'm your boy Eddie Jackson. This is the Drop That Podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to the page. Like the page. Y'all already know what the fuck to do, alright? Y'all be cool, alright? Peace.